Welcome everyone. Welcome to my channel Learning with Aisha. Today I have brought the summary of chapter 1 till 10 from the novel White Dolphin by Gil Lewis. So let's start. In chapter 1 we see that Kara rips pages from a book and throws them around. She's up on a wall and safe from Jake and Ethan. But Jake's mean words still reach her. Jake tells her that her dad is losing his job because of being dyslexic and they have to sail their boat, Moana. This made her frustrated and she throws the book at Jake's face. The theme which we are going to find out or analyze from this chapter are personal struggle and emotional response. As far as personal struggle is concerned, we have seen that Kara deals with tormentors and the distressing news about her father's job loss and the need to sail their boat. It highlights emotional challenges which Kara is facing. The theme of emotions comes through as Kara reacts strongly to Jake's hurtful words. It expresses her frustration by throwing a book on her face. In second chapter, Kara leaves school to find her dad. Aunt Babe and her cousin Daisy are at home, but her dad's gone fishing. Jake's father shows up to talk to Kara as she broke his son's nose. To avoid the conversation with him, Kara slips out through a window. Now here we observe theme of family dynamics and escaping confrontation. This chapter explores Kara's family relationship, showing interaction with Aunt Babe, her cousin Daisy, and Jake's father. Kara's decision to escape through the window reflects a theme of avoiding difficult conversation or situations. She doesn't want to see Jake's father or doesn't want to meet him. In chapter number 3, Kara finds her dad sailing Moana. He let her join in Moana. On asking, he explains that he's selling Moana because he doesn't have enough money. Kara mentions her mom wouldn't like it, but her dad reveals that her mom has been gone for a year and won't be returning. Theme of financial struggle is explored. We have seen that Kara's family is in trouble and her dad is forced to sell their boat due to financial difficulties. Another theme of family dynamics is revealed. The absence of Kara's mom and the strained relationship between Kara and her dad contribute to the theme of family complexities and challenges. In chapter 4, we see that Kara is upset. She jumps into the water and swims to the shore. She finds refuge in a little cove where she and her mom used to spend time. When she sees a white dolphin jumping in the water, she considers it as a sign of her mother. Now, this chapter shows emotional healing. Kara seeks comfort and emotional relief by revisiting a place with sentimental value, finding solace in the cove where she shared moments with her mother. Symbolism of nature is also another theme of this chapter. The white dolphin serves as a symbolic connection to Kara's mother, representing a sign or a message highlighting a theme of finding meaning in nature. Chapter number 5 starts when Aunt Babe picks Kara and scolds her because she was missing since the evening. Kara got to know that the Coast Guard and police is also searching for her. At home, Aunt Babe gets frustrated with Kara's dad. The chapter reveals details about how Kara's mom disappeared and the family's tough money problem. There is an offer for Moana. This chapter highlights the theme of family struggle and interpersonal relationship. Kara's family faces financial challenges, including the mysterious disappearance of her mother. The complex family dynamics are shown by the relationship between Kara's dad and Aunt Babe. Chapter 6, Kara takes Daisy to school and later faces the consequences of her own action at school. Mrs. Carter meets Kara and encourages her to try and make things right. She asks her to mend the holy book and apologize to Jake. I want you all to please send your reply in the comment box and tell me the response of Kara. Do you think she was ready to apologize or she was ready to mend the book? Now, here we will highlight the theme of personal responsibility. Kara faces the consequences of her own action. Another theme of empathy and sport, as Mrs. Carter shows empathy towards Kara's challenges and shows a supportive relationship in her difficult situation. In chapter 7, Kara returns to her classes after meeting Mrs. Carter, and there she meets a new boy named Felix. He has a physical disability. Meanwhile, her so called friends Chloe and Ella start excluding her. Jake discloses that his dad blames Kara's family for the death of his brother and now determined to make them suffer. Theme of social dynamics and family grudges are identified. Kara experiences challenges in her social circle, facing exclusion and encountering a new relationship with her friends. The theme of unresolved family issues is emphasized as Jake and his dad's hatred towards Kara's family is shown. In chapter 8, Kara picks up Daisy after a party and goes to Zegni's cafe for an ice cream treat. They find Jake and Ethan mocking the new boy, Felix. Daisy scolds them, but when she talks to Felix, he says something upsetting. Once again, I want you all to please read this chapter and do let me know what was that particular phrase said by Felix to Daisy which made her uncomfortable. This chapter explores how Jake and Ethan display insensitivity, whereas Daisy shows empathy by scolding them. Social challenges is another theme. Felix faces social challenges to fit in the society. Jake and Ethan gave him a tough time. Daisy is now upset, so Kara takes Daisy to the shore to cheer her up. In chapter number 9, we have seen that there they encounter the bird lady, Miss Penluna, and help her when she slips. Kara is surprised when Miss Penluna inquires about her mother and mentions asking the angels to look for her. Okay, now this chapter shows two more themes: compassion and help, and emotional connections. The chapter emphasizes the theme of kindness, and as Kara and Daisy assist Miss Penluna, showing compassion towards her. Miss Penluna's inquiry about Kara's mothers add depth to the theme of emotional connections and impact of missing family members. Chapter 10 is the last chapter of today's video. In chapter 10, we see that next day at breakfast table, Daisy tells her mom about Miss Penluna. Aunt Babe calls her mad, but Kara's dad mentions how Miss Penluna assisted Kara's mom by caring for young birds. Kara and her dad visit Mr. Anderson, the potential buyer for Moana, and there Kara finds that Felix is his son. This chapter reveals two themes. Number 1, misunderstandings, and number 2, unexpected connections. Aunt Babe's skepticism about the bird lady highlights the theme of misunderstandings and different perspectives within the family. The revelation that Felix is Mr. Anderson's son adds a layer to the theme of unexpected connections, showing how characters in the story are intertwined in surprising ways. That's all for today. Thank you so much.